This morning, 100 million Americans are waking up to a massive winter wallop. The nasty nor'easter striking overnight with a powerful dose of heavy snow, strong winds, and ice.
It has arrived. All of our neighborhoods, it is snowing.
New York City could see record-breaking snow totals. Officials there urging extreme caution.
This is not a storm to underestimate. Take it seriously.
By day's end, snow in the region could be counted in feet, not inches. And whipping winds could mean widespread power outages and low visibility for New Jersey and Connecticut. Cars lining up in Pennsylvania Sunday as motorists fueled up ahead of the advancing storm. Officials in Philadelphia declaring a snow emergency, warning drivers to stay off the roads.
They're slick, they're dangerous. Please stay home and let us do our job.
Plows in Virginia working around the clock to keep up with the storm. This rollover accident Sunday sending 4 firefighters to the hospital. The Midwest also got buried, from Wisconsin to Ohio. Residents in Illinois digging out, but with some also trying to look on the bright side.
Maybe in years past, we'd be like, oh, let's just stay in today. But now we just, wrap up warm and get out here and enjoy the fresh air.
In our nation's capital, a snowy scene turned into a day of fun in the flakes. Hundreds battling it out on the National Mall with snowballs, while DC's famous giant pandas found plenty of time for fun as well.
And as you can see, it wasn't all bad news with the snow, but snow emergencies are in effect for much of the Northeast, meaning many classrooms will be going virtual today, and a lot of COVID vaccination sites have canceled appointments. Savannah, back to you.
All right. Hopefully we can roll more of that beautiful panda footage a little bit later. Kathy, thank you so much. That's the silver lining.
I love it. Well, the panda's not the only one having fun. Roker was actually having some fun this morning while he was shoveling his front step. But this is a doozy of a snow out.
I'm telling you guys, and the worst is yet to come. Right now, we've got winter weather alerts for 17 states, 70 million people from the Appalachians all the way up into New England. We put the radar in, and you can see the freezing line, and it's right down here between Philadelphia and Atlantic City. You can see some ice and snow, but to the north of that line, we are looking at snow. So here's what we're looking at today. The energy for this nor'easter gets transferred to this storm system off the coast. And as that storm system develops, what we're going to be looking at is wind, heavy snow, intense hourly snowfall rates as we move into this evening. All along I-95 tonight, the low drifts slowly off the coast. Snow changes to rain for a bit in Boston. And then tomorrow, the snow will start to lessen a bit during the day. Gusty winds for New England, a wind-driven snow blowing across all that you've already shoveled. Here are the impacts we're looking at. Heavy snow bands, maybe producing up to 2 to 4 inches per hour, blowing snow in near blizzard conditions. And what we expect, about 12 to 18 inches total. New York, 16 to 20 in Scranton. Boston, a little bit less, 5 to 10. We may even bring that down a bit. Same in Albany. Philadelphia will end up 8 to 12 inches of snow. Winds are going to be a big factor as well. Damaging winds, especially along the coast, with strong onshore winds causing coastal flooding along New Jersey, Long Island, on into coastal New England, and power outages possible with gusty winds blowing down trees and power lines. Biggest impact, guys, going to be right along.
We begin tonight with that major winter storm moving across the country, starting in the West Coast and slamming into the heartland as we come on tonight. And heading to the East Coast, D.C., Philly, New York, and Boston in the bullseye. At this hour, more than 100 million people under winter weather alerts. The powerful storm sweeping through Southern California and further north, take a look at this, washing out parts of Highway 1 near Big Sur, sending mudslides down the hills burned by fire in the San Gabriel Valley. Heavy snow in the mountains, semis under several feet of snow in Truckee, California, near the Nevada border. And the snow, look at this, now reaching the suburbs just outside of Chicago and beginning to accumulate outside Wrigley Field downtown. This video courtesy of EarthCam. The Northeast already in a deep freeze, now making emergency preps for a major snowfall. ABC senior meteorologist Rob Marciano leads us off.
Tonight, the Northeast in a deep freeze. Millions enduring bitter cold temperatures. Fountains frozen over in New York City amid single-digit wind chills. The region now bracing for a powerful winter storm and potentially blizzard conditions.
We understand that it's going to be significant. Please stay off the roads as much as you possibly can.
That system, now in the Midwest, has been hammering the West Coast for days. Some areas of California digging out from a staggering nearly 9 feet of snow. Tragically, one skier lost his life after becoming trapped in the deep snow. South of Reno, first responders rescuing a man after his vehicle got stuck. And on the coast of California, massive amounts of rain. Part of the iconic Highway 1 washing away south of Big Sur. Caltrans officials say they don't have an estimate yet for when that stretch of roadway will reopen. In the LA area, dozens of accidents on rain-slicked roads as the system moved through there. This big rig overturning, the cab going over the guardrail. Luckily, the driver not seriously hurt.
Incredible that driver's okay. Rob joins us now. Rob, time out this storm for us.
Well, it really did a number on the West Coast, Tom, and now it has the eastern half of the country in its crosshairs. Look at all the areas that are going to be impacted by winter weather. Over 20 states with warnings now in Philly, D.C., and Chicago. That's where you're seeing impacts right now. That's where the snow's piling up. In northern Illinois and Indiana, the roads are getting bad there. There are some heavier rains across the southern part of this, but the winter weather is going to be the highest impact. It gets into Indiana and Ohio tomorrow, and it weakens somewhat. The coastal lows take shape during the day tomorrow. D.C., Baltimore, you really get it tomorrow afternoon. Philly tomorrow night. New York then into Monday and Tuesday. Somewhat some rain mixing in along the coastline. That'll keep some of the numbers down as far as accumulation go. But high winds and accumulations that could exceed 10 inches in some spots in Pennsylvania.